All right, as we look to something that's going on over in Washington state, we're digging deeper into a bill that would actually put tougher restrictions on people who drive drunk.
So after the bill moved to the next step in the Washington legislature, Joelle Jones spoke with state lawmakers and legal experts to find out what all this means for Washington drivers. What did you find out, Joelle?
Well, Jeff, if passed, Senate Bill 5002 would bring a whole new meaning to drinking responsibly in Washington, as it would lower the legal blood alcohol limit from 0.08 down to 0.05. And while the bill was referred this morning with bipartisan support, legal experts say if passed, this means close calls will be prosecuted.
All those opposed say nay.
Nay.
Proposed substitute Senate Bill 5002 has received a due pass recommendation and is sent to the Transportation Committee subject to signatures.
A bill to reduce Washington's BAC limit for drivers now in the fast lane after the state's Senate and Law Justice Committee referred the legislation to the Transportation Committee today. Mothers Against Drunk Driving was one of many to testify in favor of the bill Monday.
This just makes good sense, especially for Washington. Right now, Washington state is fifth in the nation for increase in fatalities relative to drunk driving.
Modeled after Utah's law, if passed, Senate Bill 5002 would lower the state's legal limit for operating a motor vehicle from a blood alcohol content of 0.08 to 0.05. The bill states 2021 was the deadliest year for Washington's roads since 2006, with 540 fatal crashes killing more than 600 people. And legislators say more than half of those were caused by impaired drivers. But the bill is not without controversy.
I think there's a real danger you could have somebody that's not impaired actually be convicted.
What my concern is here, even with an '08 standard, is a lot of cases are being dismissed, blood draw cases, and refiled a year later because of problems with the tox lab being backlogged.
Primary points argued on the floor today were the steep decline from 0.08 to 0.05 and the concern that this bill doesn't factor in DUIs for non-alcoholic substances. But legal experts say if passed, this bill will likely have an impact on residents and the legal system at large.
What this means is what used to be a close call, someone driving at 0.07 or maybe just barely over 0.08, a case the prosecution might not pursue will now be pursued.
But attorney Mark Lindquist says there is a rational basis for the law.
I think the legislature wanted to send a message that don't drink at all when you're out there on the road. It's not safe. And by lowering the limit, they're sending that message.
We asked bar patrons in Vancouver what they thought.
That 0.03, not knowing what that difference really looks like, is probably more confusing than anything.
Now, Senator John Levick, who sponsored this bill, says in Utah, DUI deaths dropped by 20% after the law passed there. He says if all things go well, the bill will be forwarded to the rules before going to the Senate floor for a vote. So we will continue to follow this and bring you any updates as it develops. Reporting live, I'm Joelle Jones, 26 News.